Wait, what the fuck?
What? Yeah, what about it? Oh god. We should probably close the door. Let's go get loud. Let's get weird, boys. Let's get weird.
How can we get
Spang
weird?
Daddy is closing the door.
Whose foot is this, Daddy?
That's the question. Oh.
That's kind of depressing.
What is?
Just everything.
In life?
Yeah, life is depressing.
I don't think so. I quite enjoy life.
Do
You never know when it might end. You know?
Yeah.
That's the surprise. That's what I'm waiting for.
Sweet release of death.
It's always
As dark
keeps
as
you
that is,
wanting
it's kind of true.
Yeah. The biggest surprise in life is death.
Unless you're terminally ill.
Unless you're constantly thinking about it,
Yeah.
where it's like every scenario you're like,
You know when you're like waiting for like something to go off and you're like, now. No, now.
Yeah.
You just do that with death? It's like not surprising.
all the time, dude.
Every time you open the front door, it's like, anytime.
Time now.
anytime now. I live in a rich white neighborhood. Anytime now.
Anytime now.
Some dude actually got mugged and stabbed a couple roads over, like 2 weeks ago.
God damn, he's lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of scary. I wouldn't want to live around a neighborhood like that.
That's
Where it
alright.
happens once, like every 10 years.
Yeah,
You're the one stabbing him, no one's going to stab you, right? So I don't feel too bad.
Honestly, the serial stabber.
Yeah.
Pokey.
Oh, yeah, I think they just moved from suburb to suburb.
The
It's that
stabbers?
way, yeah. Well, yeah. I don't think they always stab people. I think it's just a mugging, and he was particularly adamant he didn't want to give over his cash. Because, Mosman. But, yeah.
Rabbi, stabbi. Am I right?
I don't get
No.
You don't get
No.
it. I don't get it.
That's
not
really
right.
shit.
Alright then.
I don't know what a rabbi is. I think.
It's like some religious dude.
Dear Lord.
They're the Jewish people with the little
Oh,
penis.
that's it.
They're like
Yeah.
Jewish priests, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, they cut the dick.
Yeah, they cut
Yeah.
the dick off.
Okay.
Yeah, they got the mad sideburn.
Oh, so they're Jewish.
Yeah.
They're
Oh,
Jewish.
okay. I have an image now.
Mm. What? Just with a big gold bag?
No, their hairstyles. Have you seen their hairstyles?
Yeah.
They got their head looked like dog hair,
And they had like those strands of hair, like a Jedi
Yeah.
Padawan kind of thing.
but they look like dog ears.
Yeah, I guess.
Wait, what?
You know there's dogs that have the floppy ears and they're really hairy?
Oh! Okay, I'm thinking of like a dog with like pointy up ears, and I'm like, what the
Mm.
fuck are you talking about?
There you go.
Yeah.
Look at those mad sideburns.
But then there's the ones where they like shave off the rest of their hair except for like the strand.
Yeah.
It looks really
That's
retarded.
weird, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that. Apparently, the things they put on their heads,
The
No,
yarmulke.
bald.
Yeah.
Yeah, yarmulke.
they do it to hide their bald spot.
Yeah.
No,
Pretty
is that
smart.
true though?
Yes, yeah, some people, yeah. Because sometimes people will wear it in a certain position, and then one day you notice that they wear it in others.
Yeah.
And it's usually old men, because they use them to cover up their bald spot.
Yeah,
And they'll be wearing them when they don't need to. That's how you know they're bald.
and everyone knows that hair loss is hereditary, so a lot of it's in like Jewish blood because Jews marry Jews,
Yeah.
filthy Jews.
But like,
Filthy
what happens when you get
fucking
a
Jews,
bald
eh?
spot that's bigger than your yarmulke?
You get a bigger one.
Buy a bigger yarmulke.
Yeah.
Or you become a rabbi and wear one of the big hats.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Or you shave
That's how they
everything
get
off.
people to like
That's-
stay
yeah,
with the church.
that's how they continue employing
So
people
you're gonna
like
be
that.
bald, so we're gonna give you the big hat to hide everything.
Wait, do Jewish people have... Is it called a church?
No, it's...
No, because I think it is something different.
It is
It's
something
like
different.
A mosque or something.
No, it's
No.
freaking Islam.
Shut the fuck up. That's the only religion I know.
It's not a church, but
Akbar.
it is basically a church.
Yeah. But
It's
called
like a
something.
church. It's basically a church.
Like a God church.
I swear it starts with like an S.
A swastika.
Swastika.
Okay.
Okay.
And like on.
I'll look it up.
Oh, damn it, I was about to look it up.
A swirch.
A
A
swatch?
swanky church.
A search.
A swag church.
A
With-
cube.
With the fire merch. You know what I'm
Shut the
saying?
fuck
Synagogue.
up.
My
Synagogue.
name is
Shut-
Jake
See?
Paul.
See?
Synagogue.
That starts with an
Every
S,
day,
right?
bro?
Yeah.
Well,
You
yeah.
just don't have the intelligence to understand, Jake.
However many years of
Oh, the IQ.
Christianity teaching in our school, learnt something not about Christianity.
What's a cathedral then?
Cathedral is just like an old
Is it just old and big?
It just means like an old church. But I think it's also like a style, like an architectural style.
Okay.
To a degree.
Architecture.
Oh, somebody's
Ooh,
interested.
Yeah.
Oh. Why
Watch
don't
out,
you go
he
study
might
instead
whip
of
out the
interior
AutoCAD,
design?
guys.
It's interior architecture. Not interior design, there's a difference.
Oh, what's the difference, please, Austin?
So in interior architecture,
You do like the walls on the inside and the wallpaper.
we do the sculptural form of the building. Basically, we design the building.
So
And
you're
an
building out of
interior
clay.
designer just puts sofas and chairs.
You sound like an art student trying to explain to his or her parents why art is so valuable in society.
That's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah.
Except we're the parents.
I gave up a long time ago.
Well,
We
I
support
gave
you
up.
in anything you do. We just don't want to be associated with you.
that's
Yeah,
fair
that's
enough.
And we're not going to feed you.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. My name's Luke. I'm your host for today's Positive Vibes podcast, and I'm here with two of my very good friends.
Hi.
That's very high standard. You just put four as there.
Oh,
I was talking about Spencer and Lucas.
Oh, right. Well, that's fair enough.
So, I'm Spencer. I'm your biggest disappointment.
And I'm Austin, your resident gay boy.
And with us this week, we also have Lucas.
Hello. Hi.
Okay.
He's the Asian guy. So.
He's wearing a shirt with some anime titties on, just
They're
to give you
not
some reference.
titties. It's some nice ass though.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
true.
it's a nice little.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry.
There's some thick ass right there. Some thick thigh action. It's a lot of contouring, which is quite nice.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Also a good face.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Face is the last thing you mentioned.
For me, the most important thing is the face.
Oh,
So it's not the
Agree.
brains on the inside.
Oh, well, no.
The
In
personality.
terms of looks. In terms of looks, I think the face is the most important.
so if you were doing a fat analysis of this chick, a face, ass, and tits analysis, what would you give her?
I'd say face 10,
Yeah.
ass 10, tits 9.5.
Oh, shit,
Ooh.
so that's a 29.5 out of 30. That's a bloody good score.
Tits
Damn.
Tits could be slightly better.
Not bad.
Yeah. I haven't
So-
seen her height yet. But
Oh, that's fair.
Oh, true.
height's pretty good.
If she's short, her ass could be fire, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're
Yeah.
saying.
I think
was-
we should rename this as the Kids Club, if I'm honest.
I was in the city, right, and I was going to take the train back to North Sydney, and there was like this, she wasn't that short, she was like, you know, like 10 centimeters below me,
Yeah.
so like 160, something.
Yeah.
Dude, she had a thick ass. And her short shorts were like way too short. They were like wedgie fit,
Oh.
so like.
Oh, so
That's not nice though. That's just
But
too
it
much.
was but it was thick, bro. And it was the distressed kind of denim, so it's like you got like furry shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, some juicy shit.
I always find like, you know when you buy like a steak from a butcher, right? It's always more pleasant in the wrapping.
What?
I feel like
I understand where you're going with that.
Yeah, like when you take it out and this kind of red floppy piece of shit is like, yeah, it's not. You're not like, oh wow.
But like,
When it's in the wrapping, it's firm, it's nice, and you can imagine what's underneath it. And I find that's the same with women
Oh.
and men. I mean,
but like,
yeah.
that's what like clothes are for. Clothes like to make you look better.
Yeah.
It's like that's why like lingerie is like a thing, like with women. Is like,
Yeah,
it
that's
pushes
what
stuff up. And
I fucking love lingerie. I think the most important thing is to hype up the sex.
Actually,
Before the
yeah.
I
actual
could-
sex.
No, he's right.
I can do
Yeah,
that.
I can.
I
definitely say
think
that.
one of the best categories is what do you call it? Like
We're talking
foreplay.
Porn now? What?
Yeah. No, you.
Yeah.
What's that topic where it's like they're just like undressing?
It's like
I
just
don't know what the name of
foreplay
it is.
undressing. That's what it's called.
They're
Strip?
teasing.
Striptease.
Striptease. Ooh, good old slap on the knee.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, that's
Well,
just
we
Yeah,
did
yeah, I
tease,
get
don't
you.
we?
I can see on that a bit. Then.
Yeah.
I enjoy that.
Yeah.
you know how there's a subreddit for everything.
Yeah.
There's like a subreddit that I found, and it's basically like girls like still wearing clothes, like performing sex acts, and it's like that's a fetish.
Yeah, because it's like the action of doing it is better than actually doing it. I mean, that's like the same with a lot of things in life.
Mm.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, you could, you fucking virgin.
Yeah. Here we are. Alrighty.
Is this the Virgin Only Club?
Yeah.
The Virgin
Yeah,
Only Club, yeah.
No, Jamie.
I think our prior conversation was enough proof of that.
Yeah, fuck Jamie.
Wait, which one? I'm so confused.
Which
Okay, fuck it.
all our prior conversations.
Oh, true.
Yeah. I think anyone that talks about Orthodox Catholics and stripteasers within the hour probably
Oh.
not seen a woman.
Go to the right church, it's the same thing.
Yeah, good point.
Oh,
Yeah.
true. Anyway, let's have a conversation about Destiny 2. Specifically, Destiny 2 on the PC. Now, Luke's got quite a bit to vent about on the current situation of Crucible.
I don't like Trials. Crucible's fine.
I haven't played Trials yet.
It's just annoying. It's just because everyone has the controller thing, which has the massive aim assist on it.
Oh, so wait, so they're using like the thing where you can use your keyboard and mouse, but like but it picks it up as a controller.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So they get like the aim assist, but like they've got like the better controls and shit.
Yeah, it's really because you peek around a corner and you just get 3-tap like straight off the bat. I mean, when it first happened, you're kind of like, it's not that bad. But then, like, it's every single Trials game. We played 4.
Yeah, we lost all of them.
Yeah, or every single match had that. It's just irritating.
There's no kill cams, is there?
No.
So you can't tell like if they're properly
But
using it.
most of them used hand cannons,
Yeah.
so you can hear the shots, and you hear like dang, dang, dang. You're gone. So,
Yeah.
like, there's no way, and every time in the kill feed is a precision shot.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah,
That's like the strategy though. That's
Yeah.
how you do it.
like I get it, but it's irritating.
Yeah. There's some ways to play around it though. Like
Yeah.
because on controller you can't really flick that well. So if you can catch them on like the side or something, they're kind of fucked.
But you can trick it into so the computer reads the keyboard and mouse as a controller, so you've
Oh.
still got the
Oh, what
mouse.
the fuck?
Yeah, but it takes the aim assist from a controller.
So people used to use that on console, but now because Destiny's got like that thing with the lock on, they're gonna use it on PC.
Yeah, I went to Malaysia recently in the gaming store. They have like the controllers are like half. What do you call it? PlayStation 3, and then literally half of the controller is gone, and the other half is the mouse.
Wait, what the fuck?
So you can aim with the mouse, but you can move and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how some people get around it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I should have fucking bought that.
That's actually kind of clever.
Yeah, so then you get.
But wait, what do they do for like the face buttons then?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just have to remap some stuff.
Mm.
But it's like programmed so you can use mouse and controller.
But I mean, a lot of our trial games were quite close. I think with 2 of them we were on, because it was survival, so best of 4 round,
Yeah.
and we were 3-4
Yeah.
on I think 3 of them, and 2-4 on another one.
Well, also, if they're people that are using like that controller mouse setup, they're gonna be shit anyway, so they have to use that to try and win.
Yeah. I get it. It's just I kind of get why, because you just want the loot. You know what I mean? It's just an easy way to do it, but it's still irritating.
Do you think, like, in further weeks it'll cut down? Like, because people get the loot that they won't do it as much?
Maybe. I thought that at first, but then a couple of games we saw, there were people with trial stuff already. They've obviously already got. I saw them with like 2 or 3 guns, so they must have at least got the 5 win point. Maybe they were still going on the card. But,
Yeah.
And we got put with the same team twice in a row. Actually,
Yeah,
that
we
was annoying.
Yeah.
That's kind of bullshit.
Because they won the first one. Our first match, they won. Then we queued again, and we got stuck with them again.
Yeah, it's close like every time. It's always like 4-4.
Mm.
No, another 3-3.
I found, just in general, like, on PC, the load time, like, getting to a match takes much longer. I don't know if it's, like, the play numbers are lower, or there's, like, different matchmaking stuff.
Yeah, I'm
But-
not sure. It's weird. There's no in between. I either find a match straight away or it takes ages.
Yeah.
No fun. But I haven't noticed the aim assist problem just in normal Crucible. I haven't played the competitive players that much, so maybe they're in there.
I don't know anybody that, aside from Jamie, who's an idiot, who actually, like, play the competitive playlist.
Yeah. I can see it's kind of fun, but it takes too long, the matches, I find.
It's just practice for trials.
Yeah.
I still find the biggest problem with the Crucible is the fact that you can't pick what game mode you're going to play.
Yeah, that's irritating.
Yeah.
I've never been a big fan of Crucible though.
Oh,
Throughout Destiny 1 and 2.
I
So
love Crucible. I just think it's so fun. Just
Yeah.
shooting people.
it's fun when you're playing with friends, but I just don't go in on
I do it for like the rewards, and then that's it, and then I'll play it. If
But
you
yeah,
guys
I do
aren't.
it now for the weekly milestone thing. But
I do it now for the armor because I'm trying to get on my Titan.
the Crucible armor's good, but I'm surprised that they're all like mobility build armor.
I just like it because it looks cool.
Yeah,
That's about it.
I wish there was a transmog thing, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's the I know for the Warlock there's the high-minded complex, which is the same stuff, but it's just flat color, which is a resistance spec.
Oh, okay.
So
Wow.
that's pretty decent. I'm using that at the moment on PC, so that's all right. But yeah, no, yeah, it surprised me that all the Crucible armor is a mobility build because it's almost useless in
Everything.
PvP.
Yeah,
When in everything, yeah.
but like I can kind of see it. Like, wait, do you know if they've got like each build is different? So like, the Crucible's like mobility, and then Vanguard's like resilience.
Yeah,
and something
Vanguard
else.
is resilience based and Crucible is mobility.
But like, do they have like an even amount between all the vendors where all the armor sets?
I'm yet
are-
to see something that completely prioritizes recovery.
I thought Ikora's stuff had that, but maybe I
For
was wrong.
Warlocks it does.
For Warlocks.
But that Ikora's stuff prioritizes the primary air quotes
Yeah.
stat for each class. So for Hunter, it's got intrinsic mobility mods on it, Titan,
Oh, okay.
That's fair.
resilience, yeah. So
Yeah.
that's why I only use the class items for my Ikora, because I find the armor is subpar.
But it looks
Yeah.
so ugly.
I like the Hunter cloak.
Oh, but the Titan one looks
I don't like the
absolutely
Titan one.
terrible.
I don't really like the Warlock one, to be honest, either.
The other one's okay. The helmet looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
That's
not bad.
about it.
You can get a helmet that looks pretty much exactly the same
Yeah.
from Engram drops.
What
It's
is
the Tesseract tropes.
Iron Banner primarily.
Is that even
That
real?
was the Iron Banner armor I got. I only played Iron Banner on Warlock.
Yeah.
That was resistance based.
See,
Resilience.
that makes more sense.
Mm.
Like that's Crucible, technically.
Yeah.
That's with that level advantage, right?
Yeah.
Not anymore.
No, well,
They took
yeah,
away
they took away.
power level advantage on Iron Banner now.
Wait, so there's nothing.
It's basically just
Normal.
Crucible, but you're stuck on one game mode.
And one map.
No, map changes.
No.
Map changes? Okay.
Yeah, it's only Trials that has the same map.
Wait, so is there any PvP mode that has power advantages enabled?
Not
No.
even trials, yeah.
Not even Trials.
Well, I
has
never see the point in it anyway. It's kind of just dumb.
No, but it makes sense.
It gives you a reason to.
It's
To-
more
One, it gives you a
exclusive.
reason to actually to get better gear. Because at the moment, once you hit 290, you're basically set for everything.
Yeah.
Apart from like Prestige Nightfall, but
Prestige Nightfall, Prestige Raid.
yeah, but they give you fuck all.
They give you
basically.
shit all.
Especially the Prestige Raid, you get nothing.
You
from
get
it.
the
you get the shades
stuff
and
with a
stuff.
little bit of gold on it.
Yeah,
Ooh.
not worth it.
And
Not worth it.
the only thing I want from that is the ornament for.
Legend of Acrius.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
because that looks cool.
I actually haven't seen it. Oh no, is it white?
It's white.
I have seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it basically just looks like the counter shader on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's like I don't even use that gun that much.
I know. Once I don't think I've even done the get the tokens from the raid on my PS4.
No, I haven't done it on the PS4. I need like 2 more.
Yeah,
It's like the first 2 bits of the raid, and I've got it.
you get one from doing the first courtyard bit, don't you?
You get one from every courtyard.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we should just go in and do that at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah. I find one thing I have noticed about the PC release is the meta's different.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
Despite the aim assist thing.
I
it's
fucking
so
hate
different.
the meta. Because on Destiny, it was so fun. You just run around and kill shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, and especially with Warlock, you're like, oh, I missed. Just melee them. And
yeah.
it's like, okay, moving on, next guy. But
Yeah.
now it's like, oh, it's more than one person. Oh, it looks like I'm dead.
Yeah. Team shotting's a big thing now.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, coming from console to PC, I started using scouts and sidearms on PC because that's what just wreck shit, and they're not as good. They're nowhere near as good. Pulse rifles are brilliant.
Yeah, I've
That's
used
like
them.
Vigilant Swing and shit.
Vigilant Swing.
I've used them
I use
since
Nightshade,
this,
and
yeah.
Oh yeah.
that did really well. I mean, it outperformed Mida easily
Yeah.
on PC.
What about hand cannons? I heard they're supposed to be pretty.
Yeah, they're pretty decent as well. I use Sunshot on my Hunter, and it's pretty easy to get kills with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I picked Sunshot on my Hunter.
Yeah.
Like when you can in the story mission.
like hand cannons and pulse rifles, I think, have replaced the sidearms and scouts from console. The 450 auto rifles still are just insane.
Yeah.
They're still good.
Auto rifles were good on PS4. Sorry,
Mm.
on PC, like they don't have any of the recoil,
Yeah.
so they're just so much more accurate.
Yeah.
It's
I've been
ridiculous.
using using Origin Story at the moment.
I still have problems with range on the auto rifles.
Yeah.
What's the one that
Uriel's
was,
gift has some
Uriel's
same
gift.
range. If you ever get that, use that. It's
That
got more
was-
range than the Mida, which is a scout.
So that's why I like pulse rifles, because
Yeah.
you get so much range and precision shots.
Mm.
It's ridiculous. Then you can 2-clip, well, not even 2-clip, just like 2 rounds with Vigilance Wing and kill someone.
Yeah, Vigilance Wing is good. I haven't got that yet on PC.
Uriel's gift on PS4 was like it would be like Mida, that, and then the Raid rocket launcher.
Yeah.
Just everybody
Yeah,
constantly
it's
used
either
that.
Sins of the Past or Quick Thing,
Sins of the past.
which is the Raid rocket launcher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess the question is, which one do you prefer, Destiny 2 on PC or on PS4?
Definitely on PC.
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 By far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It looks. It doesn't look that much nicer because it optimized well on
Mm.
PS4, but like it plays so much nicer.
Smoother, isn't it? I did play the beta, and I was dead impressed with that. Especially the frame rate. It was a big difference.
Yeah, my frame rate, like I got the frame rate counter on,
Mm.
and it's like higher than the refresh rate on my monitor.
Oh.
Oh,
So like I don't notice any of the dips.
Yeah.
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 That's quite nice.
So,
So do you reckon you'll prioritize expansion passes and things like that on the PC, or will you?
well, for now, I have the expansion pass for the first 2 on PS4 and PC.
Yeah.
So for now, or do you mean like playtime?
Probably playtime. Yeah.
Look, it depends what activities get put out.
Mm.
If there's ever a group thing, probably PC.
Right.
Yeah,
Because I just think, like when we did the raid, it was coherent,
Yeah,
which
but
is nice.
yeah, I think
Like,
that,
don't have that.
yeah, but that's because of experience, right? Because we had 2 players that already knew what to do.
Yeah, but like when we did the Callus raid, we all looked at videos beforehand. We've been playing for 3 years straight, and it took us ages. We just, as a team, we just did not work well.
the other thing with the PS4 is that Jamie and my internet's fucked,
Yeah.
and like there was a noticeable delay in the voice chat.
Oh, in the
Oh,
dogs, so in the dogs section, you know when
Yeah,
you're walking around
coordinate.
and I'd say like, I'll go.
Yeah,
So Nick would look out for the dogs, and he'd say when we ran,
yeah.
but his latency meant that he'd count down from 3, and by the time we heard him say 2, he was already running.
Yeah.
So
It was like
he'd be
two.
like,
It
he was
was
waiting to go,
that
and Nick
noticeable.
suddenly darted off into the map, and we're like,
What the fuck?
yeah. So
and it's like I don't have that. Like, because the third-party apps on like PC are just so much better.
yeah,
Mm.
Don't get that problem.
yeah, it's really good. I mean, because we use Discord, like
Yeah.
all the time, but I did notice in Destiny,
Mm.
it says can't
Yeah.
speak to you.
I
in
get
time.
that,
Yeah, but
and I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
I mean, it doesn't matter.
there's nothing
anyway,
wrong
because
with my internet.
Discord always works, but yeah, that's a bit weird.
Yeah.
Do you know what I didn't know? Destiny 2 has maintenance times.
Yeah.
On PC.
Um,
Does it have on PS4 as well? Because I never noticed
Yeah,
that.
we got kicked out.
Yeah, we got kicked out of the raid.
yeah, but it was like 3 a.m.
Yeah. We were in the raid at 3 a.m.
We always beat it. But I feel like it was just so late.
Yeah. everyone
Wait,
was
actually-
a bit.
I went to go brush my teeth and my hands were like shaking.
Actually, 3 a.m. for us is like 10 a.m. or something US.
Yeah.
That's kind of a shitty time to do maintenance.
Yeah.
But I think the update also got pushed out
It did.
at the same time.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, the hotfix.
I think it only took effect once you log off.
Yeah,
So
it did.
might
Because
have-
Dougal relogged his PC and then couldn't get back in.
Yeah.
Because of the
Because,
update.
yeah, it said the Destiny
Yeah,
servers
and then the
were
next morning I tried to get on and it just like it wouldn't let me on for like another hour.
down. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I always wish that like there was like an in-app thing that said that to you like if you try to log in that they're doing maintenance,
Mm.
like this is the times.
I
and
should
stuff.
I should put the alerts on the Bungie Twitter page because they put out when they start maintenance. And
Oh,
stuff.
can you just like put them in like the Discord?
What do you mean?
Like just
The
post
Twitter.
put the Twitter link like in the Discord.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I know Gran Turismo Sport. None of you nerds will know what that is, but they have all the maintenance times on the home screen when you're logging in. So
Yeah.
it's quite handy to know when you can go out.
The Battle.net app does have that when you log in.
Do they?
Yeah, I think it's got something. Oh no, or was that in-app for WoW?
It's
No, it's in app for WoW. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
well,
Yeah,
the most
actually
do
that's
that.
true. Yeah, it was just in WoW. Yeah, it had like maintenance times.
Yeah, because
So-
Guild Wars 2 did that as well.
No,
It's really useful.
Okay, is Destiny 2 an MMO?
no,
No.
no, I wouldn't call it an MMO.
Probably more of a first-person shooter.
Oh,
It's a multiplayer game, but I don't call it massive multiplayer.
yeah, that's the point. It's not big enough.
Yeah,
That's-
like
that's
the
what
teams
makes-
that you get.
Yeah.
Maybe if the raids were larger, then yeah, you could consider it. Maybe like 12 people.
Yeah.
That would be pretty massive. That's like,
Yeah.
But it's one of those weird things where like you put in as much time into Destiny as you would into like an MMO or like something like that, and you grind and you progress in like very similar ways. So like in those respects, I think it almost is.
Yeah, it's weird. I think it borrows a lot of mechanics from MMOs, but it itself
Doesn't
isn't
come
quite
up,
there
yeah.
yet.
Because MMOs, like a lot of what do you call it? Key components in like MMOs is the fact that there's strength in numbers, right?
Yeah.
So you have guilds and stuff where you can like do like certain bosses only when you have like 40 plus players in a party,
Yeah.
and that's like a big difference compared to like 6 people.
So do you think if like Destiny had, say for the raid, like random queuing, that would make it an MMO? Like if you could just randomly queue into like bigger instances.
But that
Yeah, it'd have to be more than 6 people.
yeah, it would have to be more 6 people. Also, the coordination is like a big factor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the thing that like WoW and stuff has that Destiny doesn't. It has like the complexity of raids,
Mm.
but just not the amount of people.
Yeah.
So there's like the same level of in-depth mechanic in WoW, but just the player base is just much larger.
Mm.
Yeah.
So
It's true. I feel like when they made it, they definitely wanted it to be an MMO. I think I remember reading that somewhere before
Yeah.
Destiny 1 came out.
That's right.
But
They definitely like
They had it in mind.
yeah, they
Yeah.
wanted that whole hub thing,
yeah,
the Traveler, but it just ended up people like playing on their own, like trying to solo shit.
yeah, because in Destiny 1, I made it my mission to never need anyone else to do anything.
Yeah. Like,
yeah. I
I
didn't. I
took
went through
away-
the story completely by myself.
Yeah,
I mean, Luke, you managed to solo Crota for God's sake.
yeah, I did that.
So
I did that every week, and then I got
Yeah.
Nick to join me at the end of the phases and just get loot for him. Like
So wait, so you voluntarily kicked him out and then just
yeah, so
brought him
Nick
in?
would need loot, and I enjoyed soloing Crota because at the end of the day, once you've done it a couple of times, it's piss easy. You
Yeah.
required no thought. So I could go through, he'd join in, like at the bridge or when I was about to open
Yeah.
the door, get the loot, leave, let me solo the next bit. Because it became easier to do it on my own than trying to
Like,
teach
yeah, 'cause-
someone else and make a team work together.
Mm.
And I think Crota suffered that the most just because it was so buggy.
Mm.
I think they kind of fixed that in Wrath of the Machine a bit.
Like
I love Wrath of the Machine.
It was actually really fun.
That was really fun.
I still haven't fucking done it.
Neither, but it was still fun.
I got to the Axis Phase 2 and that's it. I haven't killed the damn thing.
I finished it, I think, twice.
I still need the
maybe
trophy.
3 times.
I think it's because the maps were so epic and the phases were so epic.
Yeah.
There's
it
that
was.
whole
Mm.
bridge thing. That was fucking fun.
Oh, with the Death Zone bonus.
Yeah, that was so fun.
That was fun,
Yeah,
actually.
I love that.
Got the frame lag thing on
And
the
then the-
PS4.
Yeah, and then the
Oh,
parts, you had to grab the parts and
Yeah.
they'd fall off the cliff. That was so good.
It was good. Yeah, Wrath of the Machine was really enjoyable.
It was.
I never played it.
It was fun.
I've never even seen
I
it.
just like snow
Oh,
maps. Snow maps are so...
Snow maps are sick.
Yes.
They're so
Yes.
fun.
Yeah. Kingsfall was
It was a bit long-winded.
it was cool, but I don't know. I just never really.
I don't really like. It's got like the hive look. I don't really like that look.
Oh, I love it.
That's when they introduced
Emo.
swords.
I love it.
They introduced swords.
Yeah,
Yes.
Taken King.
The only enemy type that I don't really like the aesthetic of is Cabal. And to be honest, they fixed that with the Leviathan.
The Leviathan's got a completely different aesthetic.
Because because beforehand they were just kind of, oh look, they're grey and have armor.
I do like the bosses in the Leviathan raid, like the way that they're the design of them is
Mm.
different enough from the other ones
Yeah,
that they look just better.
yeah.
You know, when I first saw the trailer for Destiny 2 and I saw the dogs,
Oh yeah.
I thought it was going to be like Far Cry, wwhere it's like you're in the wilderness,
Yeah.
you're fighting animals. Turns out it's just like one of the Cabal.
Yeah. Well, actually, that's a good point. In the wilderness, because they didn't say you go back to the tower. before it came out. I'm pretty sure. At least
No,
I
they
didn't
never
see it.
did.
Yeah,
No.
I'm a little bit pissed off that the farm wasn't used more.
Yeah.
Because now it's there and it's only used for the Sturm quest.
Yeah.
And you
Which I
can't.
still haven't done.
Yeah.
It's
and-
kind of like the reef and all the other social spaces
Yeah.
in Destiny
But
1. They were kind of
See,
just
at
there.
least the reef was like added, and it's like it was a hub for all the DLC stuff.
Yeah, and also you could go
Trials.
there for Prison or Challenge of Elders when that came back.
Yeah.
You went there every weekend for trials. There was a rank up system with
Varix
Varix and Petra,
and Petri.
if
yeah,
you wanted to
that's
do
right.
that. So it had, that's like 4 reasons to go back there. But
And-
the farm has literally nothing. There's
It-
no more vendors there.
Yeah, all the vendors move.
Yeah.
You physically cannot get stuff from them.
Like even Hawthorne,
Yeah.
who lives there, is now in the tower.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's not even, I thought they might use it as, when I first saw the tower come back, I thought that Hawthorne might be in the farm and that would become a clan hub. That's what I initially
That would be
thought.
cool.
That would be
But
cool.
then it was like, oh no.
It'd be cool if like, you could customize your farm to make it like your clan's farm.
Oh, a little bit like the, do you see Warlords of Draenor? How they had that garrison thing?
Oh yeah, like that.
I mean, they did that garrison thing very poorly, but that kind of same.
yeah,
Mm,
like
yeah.
you can customize like your banner shows,
Yeah, I think
things
that'd
like
be
that.
So it's like a hangout area for your own clan
Yeah.
and your own clan exclusively.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you can customize the area with like banners and your colours and
cool. Yeah.
and your perks
And,
or
like,
whatever.
That could allow you to have a really big clan. You can go into the farm and be like, "Hey, anybody want to do this?"
Yeah.
And like you don't have to be like our clan's just our close friends. It could just be like a bunch of randoms.
But that's what the majority of Destiny clans are. It's it's groups of friends that play together and then thought, oh, we can get some extra loot from this.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
It hasn't turned into like a guild mechanic, which
Yeah.
I think is what they wanted it to be.
Yeah, with the massive multiplayer, because it's only like 6 people. You don't need that many people.
Yeah.
there's like 8 of us on PC.
Is there?
Is there?
I think
7.
7. So there's 7 or 8 of us, or maybe you're in it. You just don't have it yet.
Yeah, no,
But-
I'm in the clan.
Basically, like it's there. We get the XP. We get the random engrams.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's kind of annoying. I wish clans did more. I think they tried to do that with guided game stuff.
With
Yeah.
the ticket, but no one even uses it.
Yeah, I still don't know how it works. To be honest, I'm not sure what those
alright.
tickets do.
So, say you want to do Nightfall because that's easier.
Yeah.
You and one other person from your clan go in and you queue as like a host or like a leader,
Yeah.
and then you'll find one random person, and then you go in and do that with them.
And apparently, there's like a disclaimer before you do it. It's like you have to have a mic. You have to be like social. You have to be like, what do you call it? Like work as a team.
Yeah.
All this
Oh, yeah.
bullshit, and I just pressed agree because I didn't read it.
Oh yeah, and it gives you like a time, like set time that you have to do it in. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like
really?
it sort of says like, this will take 30 minutes to 45 minutes, and it's like you got to do it in that time, I think.
And you're like,
Oh.
And then you can quit or like leave the fire team.
But
Yeah, because I
They'll
see that on the
lock you
clan
in.
page. It's got that Oathkeeper score,
Yeah.
which I think goes up like if you reliably finish activities.
yeah, if
you're,
you
like,
if you do
considered
the
more.
guide game stuff.
Yeah.
But the thing with the guide games is, it'll be quick if you queue in your clan,
Yeah.
right? But if you're that one person, I've heard people who try to queue for like the raid in like twos or like by themselves, like 45 minutes queuing for the raid. And the thing is, you're queuing in orbit. You can't
Yeah.
do anything else
Yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think especially for the raid, like when a clan has 5 people, they're gonna just. I don't think they're gonna queue for a guided game. They're just
No,
gonna,
they're gonna
LFG.
LFG.
yeah, or they're just gonna have six people.
Yeah.
If I'm honest, like
Yeah.
because I hate LFGing or guided games for raids. I just don't like playing with people that I don't
Yeah.
know. So I mean,
And you always have like that thing where you refer to yourselves by like first names. They can't see your first
Yeah,
name.
exactly.
So it's like either you don't know everyone or everyone knows each other.
Mm.
That's like the only way to get past that.
Yeah, kind of annoying.
Because I remember when we were doing the SEMA stuff, I was with Jamie and Fred, and we had like 3 other random people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it was kind of awkward, especially when we were making jokes and shit,
Oh yeah.
and they were just like quiet in the background. Yeah, that was
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
weird.
We make some edgy joke.
Oh, yeah.
Like what the fuck?
Actually, funny enough, it works with Fred because Fred's in his username.
Yeah.
It's Fred Naylor.
And so is Austin.
Yeah.
Mine was in my PC.
Oh yeah, you were.
Sir LC.
You could infer Lucas.
Yeah.
From
Yeah.
L.
Yeah.
Well, L and C like together, kind of.
Lucas.
It's like
You can infer.
yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Also, I much prefer my Battle.net username than my PC.
I wish I could change one.
Wait,
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
like
I love having
Compass?
like
Yeah.
troll usernames. That's like my thing.
Yeah.
So on my League of Legends it's Lexi.
Yeah.
On my Battle.net it's Jelly Curtain.
Your Steam's like Kevin, isn't it?
Yeah, my Steve's
Yeah.
Kevin. I think I changed it recently. And it's like some hentai picture now. But it's censored, guys.
Okay.
It's censored.
Oh, is it the one with Austin's face?
Yeah, and the ketchup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
That's that makes me laugh
Beautiful.
so much. Is that still in Discord?
Yeah.
No, I changed
No,
it. I
changed.
changed it to some pet.
Oh no, but it's still in the channels.
Is
I
it?
found it the other day.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I found like this random, like I was looking for like self-portraits for my art thing.
Oh,
I just
yeah.
found like this random like school shooter looking dude. And I changed it to my Discord. Cause
Oh, actually, yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, that guy's school shooter.
Yeah.
I love that guy. Don't know who he is.
Not because he's a school shooter.
no, that's all.
Great.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, what else to talk about? What's
Destiny 2.
this? Well,
I mean, I think. Well, obviously, like the topics, but.
yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Who here's seen Thor?
Oh, I saw Thor.
I have.
You saw with Jamie when we were.
Oh, yeah, that was funny.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so I booked like the tickets the day before, so on a Thursday, and then you guys were like all in Discord and it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna do the raid at like 3:30 and the movie was like 3:40. So I like go talk to Jamie, he's like, yeah, we gotta go see this movie. And he was like in the kitchen making food, and he was still like in a Discord call with you and like idly playing Destiny 2.
Yeah.
So he's like, shit, we gotta go, but I don't want to tell them I'm going.
Yeah, he didn't tell. That's what annoyed me. He didn't tell us.
Wait, he didn't. He said he was gonna message you.
No.
Okay.
No one got a message. We're sitting there like, "Where's Jamie?" And then Austin was like, "Oh, he Snapchatted me. He's seen Thor." We're like, "The fuck?"
Okay. He said he was gonna message you.
Yeah,
But
no,
what
he
I
didn't.
actually did is I went in and I remotely disconnected his internet.
Oh, okay.
So like I changed it so that he disconnected from the Discord call and the Destiny 2.
Oh.
Damn.
He told me to do this though.
If he'd just come back and be like, "Oh, sorry guys, I've got to go out," I just would be like, "Okay, not a big deal." But he just fucking left.
He's so forgetful and just he's like lazy in the weirdest laziness way.
So lazy. I mean, he does like exercise and stuff, but when it comes to anything else,
Yeah. Like anything like
So
social.
lazy.
Is he?
He's so lazy.
In what way?
Just
Everything.
He's socially lazy.
yeah. Like my favorite story of him is Leo, our friend, asked him round, and he was an hour late, right? And so Leo was trying to call him, didn't pick up. So Leo turned on his PlayStation, and Jamie was playing COD. An hour after he was supposed to be at Leo's. So Leo then called him on his
Using the
PlayStation,
COD
yeah, and was like,
feature.
"Where are you?" And Jamie was like, "Oh, I'm playing COD."
Alright.
I think he's just investing the energy in the excuse, you know?
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
he
probably.
tries way harder with his excuses
Yeah,
than he does
exactly.
to actually like fulfill it.
It's so annoying.
For me, I try the least amount of effort in the excuse.
It's like, yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
Just don't make excuses anymore. Just
him and his
I
mum.
forgot.
Yeah.
It's a fucking hilarious thing.
Jesus.
He like that night with the Thor, he was meant to go to his parents for like 6 p.m.
Oh yeah.
Thor ended at 6:10. I did not expect it to end that late either.
Yeah.
I'd work at 6:30. I still made it to that though.
Okay.
But he like had to go to his parents and he had to pack shit, and he didn't have his shit packed. So it's like walked back, and then he called like the ferry over to Manly, but that he was like over there by like 7.
Still.
So unreliable. He's consistently unreliable, and I'm not sure what that makes him.
Yeah, like, I was like, oh, I'll invite Jamie to my birthday. I was like, oh, but he probably won't come. I'll just invite him anyway, right?
Oh yeah, and they turned up.
Yeah, and then he turned up. I was like, what the fuck?
He didn't reply to the invite.
Yeah.
He just showed up.
He said a maybe, and then a day before he said can't go.
Did he?
Yeah.
No, he never changed from maybe.
Oh, didn't he?
But, like,
I thought he
I was a maybe, and I'm like, I need to change this to fucking going so that Lucas knows.
Yeah.
Like the day before,
Well-
it's like Jamie's no, he's a
Yeah, we
fucking
had the
idiot.
full table, and then Jamie just rocks up.
Yeah.
Like,
I showed up late because I know it took me.
yeah, I think we
I
were squished
missed
on
like
the
a bus.
Yeah, we were squished on
We
the
knew
one
you were
seat.
He was squished, and then I had like the single seat on the end.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
Jamie turns up.
Yeah.
And we're
Like,
like,
oh, we're fucked.
"You sit over there, there's no more space. Oh.
You didn't pre-book the tickets, did you, for that?
No, I didn't.
Okay, yeah.
Because we couldn't. It was the Mandarin.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
it was a smaller movie.
What did we see?
Get Out.
Oh, that was
Oh, that
good.
was such a good movie.
I really wanted to watch it.
Wow.
It was
very
so
good, actually.
Yeah.
It was about the guys. It was about Key and Peele. Well, it was.
Yeah,
Jordan Peele, yeah.
One of
was
them.
a kid. I fucking know, one of them.
Jordan Peele.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was actually a really, really good movie.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of spooky TV and cinema,
Oh.
who's watched? I know Spencer's watched Stranger Things.
Oh, I haven't finished
Oh.
season 2 yet.
Oh, you haven't?
I got 2 episodes left.
Oh.
I don't watch
Oh,
TV,
Gee,
so I don't
have
know.
you watched it?
No, I haven't watched it. I really
Did you watch
didn't-
season 1?
No, I haven't seen
Definitely
anything.
watch it because like it's got that 80s vibe going on. I feel
Oh.
like you'd like it.
Oh, absolutely.
It is great because a lot of the story is referenced to D&D because that's what the
There was a
kids
lot of
play.
references to
Alright.
D&D.
Yeah, and so the first season I kind of like, yeah, cool, and then I've started playing D&D and I watched it. I was like, this makes so much more sense.
Yeah.
I understand it now. It turns out my sister watches it,
Ah.
and so I was asking her like, do you know what this is? And she's like, no.
See, I don't play D&D, but like I know like so much fantasy lore, it still makes sense.
Yeah.
And I get a lot of the references.
Yeah, exactly. Because when they it's in one of the earlier ones when they're talking about Will having true sight.
Yeah.
I knew what that was before they explained it,
Mm.
and I felt so good about myself. Yes, and very sad at the same time. Oh yeah,
But like, that is a very good TV show. And like the way that they like in the first season, I absolutely hated the boyfriend,
Steve.
Steve. I hated him
Yeah.
for like the most of the season. And then by the end I'm like, he's not that bad a guy.
Have you seen? Oh, you probably haven't because you haven't.
I'm
Finished the
like
season.
almost he's always getting a
Did
character
you
arc.
did you see the other series they put out of the behind the scenes intro with the cast and stuff?
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
Because
I've seen it like
Yeah, they
there,
had
but I
they
haven't
had
watched
the
it yet.
brothers that wrote it, and
Yeah.
they were explaining that at the start of season 1 they wanted this human antagonist because
Mm.
obviously it's very supernatural,
Yeah.
and they wanted like a physical person to be someone, and that was Steve.
Oh, okay.
And when they continued writing it and talking with the actors, he kind of developed into like a more likable person.
Mm.
So when they started this season, that's why they brought in Max and her brother,
Yeah.
who's just a complete dick.
He's like abusive as hell to his little sister, like his little half sister or step.
It's his stepsister.
Step.
Yeah. So and then by doing that, that's why they gave Steve like a much bigger arc and made him more of a
Yeah.
because he was losing that antagonistic thing. So
Oh.
yeah, I found that interesting.
So they tried to make him worse or better?
They made Steve better.
Oh.
Yeah.
You hate him for over half the first season,
Yeah.
and then he has a nice like little arc at the end that makes him likable.
Throughout the first season, he's like that classic jock who's like, yeah, fuck you. On the,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like that to the four kids.
kids, yeah.
Because they're like the nerdy pieces of shit that everybody bullies.
Yeah.
The more I hear this, the more it sounds like it.
Yeah.
It is actually kind of similar.
Actually, now that you say that, it does, yeah. I can kind of see how
It's
that
like
would
little kids or like teenagers
go.
fighting a monster, 80s, lots of riding around on bikes and
Yeah, that
Hitting
sounds,
shit.
That sounds like it.
Yeah, actually, they probably took a lot of inspiration from that. Come to think of it.
yeah, but
I mean, the difference is the thing they fight. It doesn't like look for kids.
yeah,
You know what I mean? It's not.
yeah, but they kind of stumble upon it.
Yeah.
And in it, only the kids really have the interaction with it. They're
Yeah.
like more than just the kids have interactions with.
Oh, yeah, the
the
kids are like
monsters.
obviously the main four, but you get like is it Sergeant Hopper? Is that his name?
Hopper.
He's brilliant.
Okay, that actor is going to be playing Hellboy in the new movie.
Oh really?
It's like they're
Actually, I can see that.
they're
He's got the face
rebooting
for
it.
Yeah.
In I think it's coming out 2019. They released an image of it. He looks so good.
Have you seen that trailer of that movie with the fish man in it?
Oh,
That looks
The
interesting.
Shape of Water.
Because I thought that was like a Hellboy
Oh, no.
prequel. Because I thought that was the science.
Oh, wait, give me a sec.
Yeah, okay.
Because it looks exactly like it.
Yeah, true.
Is it The Shape of Water?
I think.
And it's a Guillermo del Toro.
It's some horror.
No, but he did Hellboy, and
Oh.
he's doing the same. He's doing the movie as well.
That's why I thought it was like a prequel kind of thing.
Is that the one where she like not? Maybe
She
falls in
she
love.
falls
with
in
him?
love with
falls
it.
in
Yeah,
love
yeah,
with this,
yeah.
like, sea
Yeah,
Wait, give me
yeah.
a sec.
The Shape of
Yeah.
Water.
Same actor. So the guy that did Abe Sapien
Yeah.
in Hellboy, same actor as the creature in this.
So is it related to Hellboy though?
No,
No, 'cause
But-
it looks so similar. It's
that actor, his name's Doug Jones. He always does the full makeup,
Yeah,
like prosthetics, like alien kind of creature stuff.
yeah.
Okay.
That looks. When does that film come out? 'Cause
I
should
think
see
it's
it.
out soon or now.
You know what? Actually, like movie that I want to watch, but I know will probably be shit. Is
1st of December.
the Iceman, the Snowman.
Oh no, that's meant to be shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said
Um,
one thing about that.
I just thought it's like so fucked up, like compared to like most horrors.
There's a book. Just read the book.
I don't
It's the one with the snowman.
Read.
read.
It's the one with the snowman.
Yeah, the guy that like freezes his bodies and shit.
No, so he makes snowmen,
Yeah.
but they've got the body parts in them,
Ah,
and
okay.
he also doesn't always put the head, like the snowman head on it. He
Oh,
just
he's-
puts the head
Ah.
Yeah,
of the
like,
person.
Like it's so fucked up that I thought, oh,
Yeah.
I kind of want to watch this.
Okay.
What about that Geostorm movie? That's supposed to be quite
Yeah.
trash, isn't it?
Even
All
from
this-
the ad,
That looks like
Yeah.
meme trash.
Maybe trash.
it was like I think it's like a meme version of 2012.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the kind of vibe I
Oh,
got
they're
from
trying
this
to parody
trailer.
it.
Yeah.
That's what.
But
I think,
it looks
yeah.
like one of those movies where it's like, oh yeah, it's just parody. Don't worry about it.
But
But
then they're
it's
actually
they're actually trying.
I feel like they might. Yeah, it's going to turn out to be like
Garbage.
Sharknado kind of.
Kind of.
But Sharknado is hilarious.
That-
This just looks shit.
I remember I didn't realize, but the guy that made that, I'd
Mhm.
watched a couple of his stuff before. It's weird. Like it's supposed to be stupidly
Yeah.
funny, but there's one where it's like it's like 20-foot cheerleader invades New York City or something.
That's so weird.
It's like Attack of the 12-Foot Slugs.
But the thing is, who funds that shit?
Like-
that's what I don't get.
Maybe he's like one of those billionaires who's just like make a film.
No, I like the sci-fi. Like it's on like the Sci-Fi Channel
Yeah.
or something. They fund some weird shit.
Yeah, they do.
It actually pisses me off.
Like the weird shit that they make.
Yeah, and it's like throwing away money.
Yeah.
It's kind of dumb.
It's keeping the movie industry alive or some shit.
Sure.
Looks like it's killing it.
It's killing itself.
Yeah.
And then you got people that are like Disney's funding Star Wars, and they're completely fucking it.
Yeah, but that's different
It's
because
kind of a
like
different kind of fucking-
Star Wars was big when the first movie came out.
Yeah, but they're getting funding from Disney, and then like Disney's like taking control of it. Why can't these like fucking idiots that have no idea what to do with their money just give it to Star Wars?
Yeah, actually, kind of a good point there. Did you hear what they were doing with the cinemas?
They were amping up the cut that they had to take. Was that the one?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, but it was they had the conditions of showing the new Star Wars film in your cinema
Yeah.
is it has to be on your primary screen.
But the weird thing was, it had usually for like Disney movies, like 2 weeks. You have to guarantee
Yeah.
the main cinema for 2 weeks.
Yeah, but this time you have to guarantee the
It's
main
four
cinema for 4
weeks.
and they get 60% of the ticket revenue.
I think it was
It's
higher.
65.
It was like 65 or 70.
It's 60, but if they don't comply with the other regulations, then it's
It
amped
goes
up to
up.
65.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's like, that's ridiculous because if you go to like towns that are sort of more in the country, some of their cinemas only have one screen. And what you're doing is basically saying you have to show this film to a town of 200 people for 4 weeks straight on this primary screen. And if you don't, then we're taking more of the money that you've already made.
Alright, with that, the counterpoint is like, they don't have to have there's not like a session limit, is there?
I think it's one a day.
I have no clue. I don't know
Um,
how cinemas work.
But basically, like, they can still show other movies on that same screen. It's not like an exclusive, they like,
Yeah, I know, but like it means like for the 2
they
weeks
have
at
to
the
show it
end.
for 4 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, the 2 weeks at the end, no one's going to go in if they're in a small town because everyone's
Mhm.
seen it. You know? They lose 2 weeks of
Yeah.
and they're taking 60% of what they already earn. I think
I think 60% is similar to what they've asked for other Star Wars movies, but the there was also a thing about spoilers or something, wasn't there?
There's always something about that.
I think there was like,
Not releasing it.
or maybe it was about reviews, but there's like very specific stuff about what they can't talk about
Okay.
in regards to the movie,
Yeah.
which is kind of usual, but like,
No, yeah, I mean, I get
I
that.
think, but I think it was actually like a term in the contract.
Yeah. I feel like the terms should be different depending on the venue. Because, like,
But then that's so much effort for them. And like I understand they could go through that effort, but like it's so much effort to negotiate with like a small town cinema. Like this is your exclusive deal just for you.
well, yeah, but you don't have to give it to each specific cinema. You go, like, this cinema has so many screens and so many
Also
customer
like
density.
you have like a contract like this is how many
Yeah.
screens you have this
Yeah, so for how many screens and regular annual profit or whatever, I don't fucking know business. But then you just differentiate it for that. Because if something's only got one screen, obviously in a country town, say, 1 week, 2 weeks,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I'm sure the person there's going to be like, yeah, that's fine.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a bit unfair. It's
Like, it doesn't take that long to split it up into like 3 categories.
Yeah.
No.
It really doesn't take that long.
But it's also just Disney
Yeah.
wanting the fucking money.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Although, did you guys have seen the new teaser, 45 seconds trailer thing that's dropped, right?
I never watched
For what?
trailers.
For the Star Wars Last Jedi.
Was that the one you put in the...
Yeah.
The chat.
Yeah, I saw
The
that.
45
That's the
seconds.
only trailer I've seen.
Oh,
Oh.
I never go
boy.
look for trailers because I don't want to spoil
Okay,
anything.
okay.
Yeah.
Sidetracking from whatever the fuck Austin was going to go on.
Well, that's fair.
What do you do when you go and see a movie in the theaters? What do you do if you don't want to see the trailers?
I don't. I just watch it. I can't be fucked to move.
In the cinema, I'm fine watching trailers. But, like, I don't...
I don't actively go.
Like, for the Star Wars things, I wouldn't...
So
If someone told me there's a new trailer out, I wouldn't go look it up.
when I went and saw Thor, the Star Wars trailer came up, and like a Justice League trailer.
I saw the Justice League one. I didn't
Which one? Like the really spoilery one, or just the normal one?
the
I've
one
seen-
with
I've seen
content, right?
Yeah, fucking Superman.
But that's a dream sequence, guys.
I seen that.
That's the worst guarded secret.
Well, it's obvious. I mean, in the end of Batman vs Superman, it's Coffin's like...
Yeah.
You heard about his mustache thing?
No.
Basically, they had to do reshoots, and Henry Cavill's gonna be in like, I think it was like a James Bond, like some stupid spy film,
Oh,
and he had to grow out a mustache
It says
for
shave
it,
it off.
and he wouldn't shave it off. So they had to fucking go in and digitally alter it to
Oh.
get rid of his mustache because he couldn't shave it.
That's great.
Damn.
Well, it's better than Jaden Smith, dude. There was like this Met Gala thing where it's like he had a recent movie coming up, so he had to shave his head, right?
Mm.
So he shaved his head, but the thing is, with his braids, he took it with him as an accessory,
What?
Wait, what?
and it's like this bundle of dreads,
Oh,
and he's just holding it around like a fucking voodoo doll. It's
that's so
creepy
weird.
and disgusting.
So he's just carrying around his chopped off hair.
Yeah, and he's like going up to like these avant-garde guys and like, check this out,
Check
guys.
this out. Look
My
at
fucking hair,
my
bro.
fucking hair is in
How
my hands.
avant-garde is this shit?
That's
He's the
weird.
son of Will Smith.
Yeah.
I respect Will Smith so much. What the fuck is wrong with this kids?
Yeah, but-
It always happens to celebrities' kids.
Yeah, I know.
It's always their kids. A lot of actors are like pretty down to earth.
He seems so down to earth, like such a nice guy.
He is.
There's just something wrong with his kids.
But it's like if you, besides the shit and things that he does do.
Can I borrow a beanie?
You go and fucking get one.
Lol.
For fuck's sake.
Well, we can cut this.
Of course.
No,
you
we're
can.
keeping this
We're
in.
keeping this in.
Dude,
Yep.
that's the
The
whole
boys,
point
the
of editing.
podcast. Oh, wow. Well, for those who might be listening to this, if it gets cut or not, Luke's sister just walked in the room asking for a bloody beanie.
You know, I bought my first beanie like the same time I bought that jacket.
Oh,
It's
yeah?
the same guys.
The
Was
oversized
it
one?
the Supreme beanie?
No, it was a UEG. It's
Oh.
like some Polish brand.
Okay.
So they did collab with Puma, and it
Huh.
was really sick beanie.
I never heard of it.
Well, of course, it's just that indie,
Oh, yeah.
You-
Oh, you're just trying to be
Absolutely.
No.
fucking
Trying to be
indie.
alty.
No, it was on sale, so I was like, oh, I'll get it.
Did you hear about Rihanna's collaboration with Puma? Apparently, she raised Puma's monthly revenue by like 67%.
Yeah, same with Kendall, and she doesn't even wear any Puma.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Who the fuck is Kendall?
You know Kendall. Kendall of the North.
No.
No. You know, my sister was like, because my sister's older than us, right? And
Yeah.
she's trying to relate to like me and my little sister. And it's like, you guys know Kendall? Kendall Jenner?
Oh,
And I was
God.
like, what the fuck are you saying? You make it sound like some Game of
Oh,
Thrones.
is she
character.
related to the transgender athlete?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, is it? Oh, wait, she's the one from the Pepsi ad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I saw this thing and it was like a Halloween costume. It's like cute couple costume, and it's like Caitlyn Jenner like before and after the sex change.
That's still kind of weird how someone can bundle that up, like hide that away for so long,
And then just
and just
Do it.
do it. And then
Yeah.
she let herself go so much as well.
yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, that's a huge commitment, and I don't think that's something I can make.
What, changing genders?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, fair enough.
But I think also for like our generation, like people around our age, we're like so aware of all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like we're not gonna grow up. How old is she?
It's like 21 or something like that.
No, Caitlyn Jenner's like 60.
She's like
Oh,
50s.
I thought you meant Kendall.
Like 50s.
Kendall.
Like hiding that up for like 50 years is just like inconceivable for like people our age now.
Yeah.
Like they know by like 20 at least, like latest like 20.
Yeah.
And then especially with celebrities, everyone thinks it's just like a a promotion scheme. Like I'm gay,
Yeah.
Kevin Spacey, please respond.
God, that's the biggest fuck up like I've ever heard of.
Yeah.
But even if it is true, why would you suddenly say that then?
Well, because you don't want people to get confused. He was having sexual affiliations with a guy.
But like Kevin Spacey's like never married, he doesn't have kids. He's had girlfriends, but like
That's it.
we don't really care at this point.
It's just to deflect the attention away from him.
That's what it
raping
seems
this
like.
Yeah,
kid.
but the thing is, he's picked a really poor way to do that because no one cares if you're gay anymore.
Yeah.
He's thought, I'm an elderly white man, so I can't pull the race card,
Yeah.
can't pull the sex card. I'll say I'm gay. And then he says it and people are like, okay, cool, but you molested this kid?
Yeah. And the thing is that like other people came out and said that he's done stuff with them.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like
And the fact that he's gay it means nothing anymore.
Mm.
it's
Cool.
Cool, dude.
So it's
You
nice.
suck dick. That's cool, bro.
It's fairly apparent since you molested this little boy.
Oh, absolutely.
but it's like even like that was when Kevin Spacey was young. Kevin Spacey was like still in his 20s.
Yeah.
Like when he did that and the kid was 14.
So I guess, it wasn't that... Okay, no, he did molest an underage kid.
Yeah.
I'm talking like age-wise. There's only 6
It's not as
years.
No, but that is still bad.
No, it's not as bad as like your histories of 60-year-olds doing it to 8-year-olds. And
No,
stuff.
but
That's-
that
yeah.
No, but it's still completely unacceptable. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's not. There was no way you could be like, oh well, they're not too different.
like that's enough of an age gap where like he could be his legal guardian
Yeah.
and like I had another thing.
Assert dominance.
Yeah, and but it's also like you there it's a wide enough age gap where like they would have trust
Yeah.
in somebody at that age. I don't know what the legal term for it is, but
No,
it's
yeah,
it,
I know
but
what
it's
you
its
mean.
own thing.
Yeah.
And then he sticks his pee-pee in them.
He didn't actually.
No, he didn't. It wasn't. It was like groping.
Yeah, I don't think it was actually.
It was just some rubbing,
Whoa,
You know, lie
is
down
that
on top
sexual
of him?
assault there,
Yeah,
mate?
something like that.
That's what I heard. Yeah, he
Was
got drunk and then just lied on
consensual
top of him.
touching.
That sounds like the weirdest sex act. It's like he lied on top of me.
Yeah.
It's got me so wet.
He started planking on me.
What's that other guy?
I felt his plank as he planked on me.
Oh, Harvey
Yeah.
Weinstein.
Apparently he was like laying naked, like in front of the actress or actor or whatever.
But like
That was his like way of getting with her. Like he would just
There
like
was this
lie naked
thing-
in the hotel room.
it was like the roast of somebody. That's like a big event, and it was like Courtney Love, came up to a camera, and the reporter asked her like, "What's the best advice you can give somebody just starting off in Hollywood?" It's like 2004. She says, "Don't go into a private hotel room with Harvey Weinstein." It's like
Oh.
that's like the worst kept secret. If that's like 13 years ago,
Yeah.
and people still knew about it then.
I find that the worst thing when people know that this stuff goes on and it never gets
Fixed.
addressed.
Well, I mean, there's no other way to get yourself into like said movies unless you suck some dick, you know.
It's so fucked.
I mean that's like the industry.
Mm.
Like if you look at all the famous like artists or actors, you'd see like previously they might have been models or like spokesmen or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm.
And they get into those positions because they're hot, they're sexy, whatever the fuck, and they just suck some dick. That's like basically the
Sad,
whole,
but it's true.
yeah, that's like the whole industry.
But like people are trying to not do that now, because
Obviously.
but it can backfire on you if you willingly do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because previously, like maybe probably even 1990s, there's no one will care.
Yeah.
You do it, it's never gonna mentioned
Oh,
again.
that's when he did most of his stuff.
Yeah.
Harvey Weinstein.
And then now it's more.
Yeah.
No.
Because of Twitter and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just leave it there. We'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. And as always, stay frosty.
And don't get sexually assaulted.
And don't get groped.
Yeah. Remember not to go into a private hotel room with Harvey Weinstein.
Watch out for Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.